What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be jumping into the new burst mode on the original Legendary Goku event here. So this is going to be pretty exciting. This is definitely like the most challenging, like of a challenge stage that they've ever done a burst mode on. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go. I've seen a lot of people get clears on this. It seems like it's not going to be that difficult, but who's to say? So we need to get 6,000 points this time around. So we will go ahead and you know, fill out stuff and try and get our way there. I'm just going to do all this live. I haven't, you know, I'm completely blind to the event. I haven't looked into it at all yet. So, you know, so we're just going to be testing stuff out and hopefully we can find something that works here in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so we'll try out a target Goku team first. What? Typing target Goku, probably AGL or STR. One of these two are gonna have a lot because the AGL is gonna have like Android 13 and like First Form Cell. Who else? Oh, like Android, like the Android 17 and stuff. So yeah, that could be good. But this is gonna have the coolers. Let's try the STR. I think I'm probably going to make multiple burst mode videos showing a few different teams that can do this. So we'll switch it up here, but I think for the first run here, just to get the very first clear, we'll go for target Goku STR. I think that should be good. Okay, let's not restrict team cost. We always do that one at the end, right? Once we've already selected the team, because a lot of the times we are selecting SSRs of characters and stuff, so our team cost does end up being below some of those numbers. Okay, so we'll get rid of attack and defense reduction. Don't really care about that. I'm not too hard pressed for like. Okay, hold on. Let me read this first. Can reduce damage received from AGL characters. We don't, or yeah, that's fine and that's fine. We don't want him reducing damage received from STR characters, since those are the ones we're going to have. But yeah, because it's such a long form event, I'm not worried about like stunning the enemy or anything like that. What I'm worried about is, you know, just because we're going to be depending on getting like higher and higher defense throughout the fight is really what I'm mainly focused on here. Okay, I guess we'll give him some additional damage reduction. We'll skip the challenge ones, right? Or I guess it's only 10%. That's actually not that bad. We'll just add all those. And then, yeah, sure, give him 25% more attack. Give him some more defense. 15% HP, that's not bad. So, sometimes these are 200% HP for 10 points. If I'm remembering correctly. If you remember it that way too, let me know in the comments below, because I'm pretty sure they've changed up some of the parameters here. Okay. Raise enemies' HP by 40%, sure. Okay, anything less than 100k is 0. Now, I don't want character locking, because our rotations are going to be very, very important to make sure we can keep some of the characters on rotation that are going to need to continuously build up their defense throughout the fight. And then support items are not allowed. And then no support memories. Okay, we do have to add some stuff onto here. So before I add -E, what I'm thinking is, because we didn't add the team cost restriction, so let's go build a team and then see if we can get this 700 team cost thing to work out for us real quick. So which one do we want to do? 5-1. That's our burst mode. 1. Okay, so STR. Oh, it's already set for me. I don't need to set it. Duh. Okay, so yeah, we actually have a lot of good options here, because we have the free-to-play metal coolers and stuff, too. Okay, yeah, this could be good. This could be good. So we'll use cooler as the leader. And then we want the TUR cooler. Oh, but because cooler is the leader, that means they also need to be on Terrifying Conquerors or movie bosses. So let's filter for those. Terrifying Conquerors and movie bosses, partial match for those. Okay, so these are all the options that we have. What's the best way to go about this? Probably these two, right? I would assume. Should I bring the SSR for Cooler. He is going to be a nice support type unit. Terrifying Conquerors, allies. Oh, it's only 40% when facing 2. So, transformation boost, 20%. Is that good enough? I could go 55% him real quick. But the thing is, no, because he's only SA1. I would have to link level 10 him, so his big bad bosses would be up. It's just very appealing to go with the whole Cooler team, you know? Because I pretty much can. Because then I could throw them on, because they're Wicked Bloodline support, right? Yeah, Wicked Bloodline support. Oh, no, they're not. They're just getting... But they would be at their best with a full Wicked Bloodline team. So that could be good. There's also Broly. I could just throw Broly on there. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, let's try it with this setup. This seems fine to me. What's this guy doing again? I know he guards and stuff, but what are his conditions? Reduces damage received by 40%. Gets his stats when with a Goku enemy. Okay. And then... Oh, okay. And then that's it. Wait, so stats... He doesn't guard. He just gets some damage reduction. He's probably not going to be as good then. Okay, we'll go like this. I think this is a decent way to build it. Okay, and then we need to... Because we built the team, now we need to jump back. Let's see if the team cost is good with the 400 or less. No. What is our team cost, out of curiosity? Oh, 375, but then our friend unit is pushing us over. So this is a free-to-play LR. They cost 99. So what if I did this instead? What's their cost? 40. So if I put the SSR for Cooler on here, now it works. And our burst points are 63. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a cut really quick. Let me go at least 55% that Cooler, and then we'll jump in. All right. That was a lot longer for me than it was for you. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I went to get this guy battle ready real quick. Gave him some equipment, and then I realized that most of the rest of this team didn't have all their equipment filled out either. So I went and gave equipment to all these other characters and stuff. So now they are all loaded up and ready to go. And then I also had to reset my Peton battle teams. I absolutely hate Peton Battle. It is the worst game mode. It is my least favorite of all time. I just hate how disruptive it is to my life, especially at times right now, like where, you know, I'm playing both Global and JP on both my phones. Anytime I'm sitting at my desk, I have both of them out, and I'm playing them. And we're in a joint celebration right now, which means not only am I double playing all of the content, I have to grind up Jackie Chun twice, I have to grind up the Youth Bulma twice, I have to grind up... You know, I have to play Burst Mode twice, I have to do the new Legendary Goku event missions twice, I have to do the new Infinite Dragon Ball History twice. Like, all of that stuff, it's extremely repetitive and just kind of dumb. Though I do kind of enjoy the additional challenge of beating the content on JP, where it's a little bit harder for me because I don't have everything available to me on that account. So that is one thing to kind of mention and note. But other than that, yeah, it's just the exact same thing again. And for a lot of content, I am using the exact same teams twice in a row. So yeah, that is kind of, just a dumb thing, but having to do 2 Peton battles at once, oh my goodness, it is a nightmare. It is my least favorite thing ever. Yeah, because I am trying to get caught up with all the content on JP. I do eventually want to have all the missions cleared and all the events completed and stuff, so I do have to play Peton to get caught up and earn some of those cards. But yeah, it is just so disruptive when you're already trying to do... so much multitasking, grinding both games, and then you constantly have to stop and keep going back to the main menus to reset the Peton battle teams. Like, ugh. It's a good thing I don't have anything else to do with my life at this point, because, wow. It takes a lot of attention. Okay, first stage down. No problem. Wouldn't expect to see any issues yet. Oh, that is definitely something to think about, though. We have a full STR team, and there are, like, what, 2 or 3 AGL phases, you know, alternating off with these tech phases. So that could be a bit of a dangerous thing for us, especially before we get built up here. So we're going to have to be careful about that. Like, if we start taking supers right away, that's not going to be good for us, definitely. Okay, let's see how much this does. I'm really curious. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're at the burst mode points that we're at right now is 6310. It's 6310. So we do have a little bit of room to shimmy this enemy down a little bit if it is too difficult for us. But it looks like our attack power is perfectly fine. I'm not worried about the enemy's HP pool or their defense. It looks like we're going to be able to get through them a lot. But the enemy's attack power is really, really high. So maybe we'll go look through and see if we can subtract some burst points and lower the enemy's, you know, attack power just a little bit here. That could be a good thing for us. Okay, so this is the SSR. Ideally, I don't want to have him on rotation, but yeah, I think we'll probably keep... Oh, well, I guess we have to do it like this, because he doesn't... We're missing out on Metamorphosis, is what it is, and I want that extra healing. I do want to get that HP back if possible. Yeah, we'll run it like this. This will be fine. Yeah, and then I do want the... Well, 0? 0? Oh, it was reduced to 0 because it was less than 100k, that's why. Oh, no! Very unfortunate that he just had to take that super attack. As a nuker, I was only able to give him 3 orbs. He didn't even get to super attack to raise his defense, so that's very unfortunate that we just took all that damage there. We definitely didn't need to. Because this was the type neutral phase, we needed to not take damage there, in fact. Because we're going to get hit pretty hard on the next phase, so that was really bad. It looks like we might be running this back. I don't know if this is going to be the magical run here. I don't know if the Metamorphosis link is going to be enough to get us through. Oh, yeah, especially with this guy. Okay, okay. Yeah, because he doesn't have big bad bosses. Oh, actually, he did have it up there because we were at low HP. What do I want to do here? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is lower the enemy's attack power. So... Yeah, these ones. So they all raise enemy attack. Let's get rid of all of those. And then... raise his attack by maybe... What's the lowest we can do here? And still be above. Yeah, that's fine. 5%. So it's an additional 20% lower there. And that's HP. Well, that's everything to do with enemy attack. The enemy's attack is as low as it can be for us to still be at the desired burst points. So what if we move that down? We'll reduce his damage received by a little bit. Or I guess increase his damage received, and then we can reduce his defense down. Oh, and then we can get rid of both of those HP increases, and we can get rid of this. We can go down to 20% HP raise, and we're at exactly 6,000. Okay, there we go. So I made it as easy as it can possibly be for the team build that we have. Let's see if we can complete it now. With the exact same team and everything. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble here. I think this should be winnable. And I don't think it would be unwinnable with it up where it was, with everything up there at like that 6,300 mark. I've been seeing a few people's scores that are over that benchmark. They are definitely, you know, scoring higher than just the desired 6,000. So I think you definitely can do a little more. Just maybe there's some RNG involved, or maybe this team specifically can't do it, because we can always switch the category to the worthy rivals, and there's a few other typings we can use and stuff, right? So there are definitely, well, I guess essentially there's 6 team builds that you can do, right? Because you can do Target Goku, AGL, STR, and Fizz, and then you can do Worthy Rivals, AGL, STR, and Fizz. So you can have any of those setups and still get yourself the 6,000 points. I don't think that this burst mode is offering enough bonus points for some of those like HP and attack and defense sliders for you to be able to do like what I did in the last burst mode. Was I didn't even use the desired typings that it wanted. I just used a team. I used whatever rainbow typings I wanted, and then I made up for it by adding a ton of attack and defense and HP to the enemy. You know, to earn those additional points that way. And it actually worked out pretty well, I think. I mean, I was able to win, and I got the, you know, the above the, like, desired score. But I don't think with the way the parameters are set up this time that you can do that. Maybe. But basically the only thing that would do then is make it so that you're not type restricted. So you can just run a full Worthy Rivals team or a full Target Goku team. And then, you know, without the type restriction, it's much easier to get through these events. Because with such niche categories, it does get a little bit difficult to build an entire team with all these, you know, category restrictions and type restrictions as well. Starts to feel like Ultimate Clash, right? Where you're forced to dip down into like the pool of B tier units and stuff. Okay, so what was I looking at here? Why did I open this up? Oh, because so he's infinitely raising defense before we transform him, and then I believe that goes away. Yeah, he no longer gets that after transformation, so I think I do want to leave him like this for now. Okay, we definitely don't want Broly first slot. We'll probably do this. I kind of want to save, or, well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're probably going to finish him off here before the end of this phase anyway, or before the end of this turn. Oh, maybe not. Well, we do have type disadvantage here, so without critical hits, right? Not much we're going to be able to do there. Okay, we do have the guaranteed additional. If we can crit this, then we can move on, yeah? I would like to get through the beginning of this fight quicker, if possible. The people are anxious. They want to see us fight Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Okay, who's got higher defense? Oh, this is the SSR. I keep getting confused because his art is so similar to the TUR. I think I do want to keep him off rotation, though. Oh, wait, actually? Yeah, I guess. For now, we will. I just realized that the friend cooler doesn't even have level 10 Big Bad Bosses either, which sucks. I probably should have double-checked that. Okay, that wasn't the worst. I'll take 100k right now. That's a little better than the 300k we were taking last time. Because we did, in fact, against my Final Form Cooler on the previous fight, this exact phase, on the Super Saiyan 1 phase, we took a super and it was 280k. So that is significantly less now with all the parameters that we changed. So that's good. Okay, so yeah, we do want to keep building up his defense as much as we can for now. Maybe we'll transform later on if we feel the need to get those guaranteed crits out and do, you know, an amazing amount of damage. But I'm only going to choose to do that once we're at a satisfactory defense level. Defense is definitely the most important thing that we want to be focusing on here. Okay, I haven't been paying attention to if these coolers are, like, built up at all. I have completely not been counting their attacks or anything. It's definitely going to be a couple more turns before they're fully maxed out, but I don't think I'll know when we're there, so I'm going to have to start paying closer attention to their numbers and see when they kind of cap out. Okay. We're on a type disadvantage section again, so we gotta be careful here. I think we can take a super if it happens right away. Okay, good, good. Yeah, now I think we're safe for sure, because everyone's gonna get the super attack before they take damage here, so we'll be fine. Yeah, it's just getting through the final AGL phase that's going to be the main thing. Once we do that, I think we're going to have a much easier time in this fight. As long as we're type neutral or have type advantage, we'll be okay. I don't fight the GT Legendary Goku event that often. Or wait, no, this is the original Legendary Goku event. So we're going to be going up against Super Saiyan 4 next, and then full power Super Saiyan 4? Wait a minute, so we only have 2 more phases. Oh, no. This is going to be God Goku and UI Goku. Duh. Okay. So there's 3 phases. Because we have this, and then we have UI Sign, and then Mastered UI. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so then I think we're clear. We are past all the AGL phases. That was the last one. Okay. Oh, no, blue. There's going to be a blue phase. Wow, look at me. Some Dragon Ball fan I am, right? Yeah, I still want to keep stacking that defense. Okay, I like the spread of attacks here. I'm glad that there's not more at the end. That would have been bad. Okay, so we'll run it like this. And I guess we do that. Okay, so yeah, the next phase is going to be the real challenge, because we have to make it through that phase without dying, and we are going to have type disadvantage, so we're going to hope that our defense can carry us. I did put a lot of dodge equips on quite a few characters, so we do have some dodge chances around. We'll see if those come into play. Basically all of the free-to-play characters on the team, and then that SSR for Cooler. They've all got dodge equips. Okay, very nice, very nice. It looks like as long as we're type neutral, we're going to be safe. We pretty much just got the confirmation on that with the double-digit tanking. Okay. Alright, so here's where it gets a little scary. Luckily, we've got some stats built up, so we have 300k out the gate. But if we get supered right away, maybe we could still be in trouble? I don't know. It's really hard to tell, because it's not like I'm taking on an event that I'm used to playing, and I'm, like, comfortable with the parameters on it. It's a burst mode, right? So it's all made up on the spot. Like, I have no idea what to kind of expect here. I feel like maybe I could start to get a feel for it if I ended up taking on the same event multiple times without changing the parameters, but, you know, obviously with this being the very first run, I have no idea what this is going to do. Oh, okay, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, after seeing that, I feel pretty confident that we're going to win this pretty easily. I don't think that we're going to struggle too much. So it looks like those 300 points of difference that I put into this burst mode made a really big difference for the enemy. They're doing significantly less damage to us overall. So that is kind of nice. Great, I will take all the crits we can get. I do kind of like that we took that super attack too. That way we're not sitting at 100% HP. It's going to give all of our units that can get Big Bad Bosses a fighting chance here to actually have it active, since not all of these units are SA10. Or Link level 10, I mean. Defense check. Upwards of 400k, still doing alright. I am going to put the TUR for Cooler in front because he's got higher defense, and because if I've been noticing that we're finishing off the enemy after he does one super attack each turn, I would like him to be able to additional super if possible, now that our final form Cooler is mostly built up here, which I assume so, right? He's got to be fully built up within the next turn or so. Our HP is almost back to full already. Love that. That's the Metamorphosis link, and then our defense with selecting same type key spheres. That's pretty much all it takes. Once you get built, with these stacking teams are really nasty. Once you get built up a little bit, then they just do everything for you. But yeah, that's a wonderful side effect of these slowly building teams, is that once they're built, they've all got stacked defense, so selecting orbs is just free heals all the time. Okay, so we made it through the phase that I thought was going to be the most trouble. But obviously there is still a significant spike in like the attack power of these last few phases, so we can't count the enemy out just yet. They still have a fighting chance. Should I just go balls to the wall and try and get the Dokkan attack right here? I could. And just try like finish off this phase. I think I'm going to save that active skill. We'll definitely hang on to that for a little later here. How do I want to do this? Man. I want to be able to get the 4 orbs where I can. Am I even going to be able to? Wow. I don't think I am. Oh, I could get 4 here, but we're not going to get the Dokkan attack if I do that, right? It's a tough call. Let's do this, because I need to guarantee we get the Dokkan attack here. Yeah. I was worried that the Dokkan attack, like the gauge wasn't going to be quite perfectly full. Ever since they added the auto buttons into the game, and they shrunk down that little Dokkan gauge to half the size of the screen, it's a lot harder to tell exactly when it's going to proc. Usually I can tell within 1 or 2, but it's difficult. I feel like there should just be a number on it, you know? Like, each time you select key spheres, you get a certain value. Whether you select, like, I don't know, whether, like, let's say it's like, oh, if you select a normal, like, a key sphere that's not the same typing as your character, then you'll get, you'll get 1 point. And then if you select the same type key sphere, you get 2 points. Because that is how it works. Your Dokkan gauge will fill up quicker, right, if you're using same type key spheres. And then there should just be a value on there, and it'll be like a little fraction number, and then you just watch it count up until you're at the number you're at. That way you would at least know exactly when. It still plays the same level of, like, RNG as far as, like, you don't get to control when you use it. When it pops, it pops. But then you would at least know for sure, like, confidently, like, okay, at the beginning of this turn, I can avoid getting the Dokkan attack if I don't select same type key spheres based on being 4 points below the threshold, and I can only earn 3 points this turn. Like, that kind of thing. There would definitely be more strategy to it, and you wouldn't just be sitting here praying to the Dokkan gods that things went your way. Okay, these numbers are starting to look very, very impressive. I am liking this. Let's go ahead and do some active skills, shall we?
You're the first, and soon to be the last, to witness my ultimate transformation. Well then, ready to kneel?
Alright, so I did the Final Form Cooler active skill before the Cooler active skill, because once you transform this guy, he loses his support buff, and I wanted the other attack to do as much damage as possible, so. My goodness, look at these numbers. So yeah, you can see that this guy went up for himself, but then this guy went down because, he lost the support there, so. Alright, well, let's see these guaranteed crits over and over and over. This is about to be nuts. This is going to be kind of a ridiculous turn right now, I think. And it's definitely going to be the last turn, right? Oh, nice, and he even had the attack disable thing from the Supernova active skill. Oh man, his dodge is coming in clutch for himself. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I think we should still be fine here. This cooler's fully built up at this point. 10 million? Like, come on now. We have to finish him off. No way we don't. No way we don't. Yeah, there we go. We're going to be perfectly fine here. One more attack's all we really need. Yep. Okay, yeah, so it looked like 63,000 points was really hard to get. Or 6,300 points, but 6,000 was pretty easy, honestly. That really was not that bad. So yeah, we might try and push it up a little higher and higher. I am going to make a few more burst mode videos after this. You know, trying out some of the different team builds, seeing which other fun options we've got. So yeah, I'll probably push that score up little by little as the burst mode goes on. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys, that first clear. Let me know how many points you were able to max out at. If you had a different team build, or even the same one, let me know how many points you guys got. And what team builds you went with. Do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And that is going to do it for this one. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.